The article from the Saturday Monitor details an ongoing ownership and management dispute over Mega FM, a radio station in northern Uganda. The dispute primarily involves the Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, that's UBC, and Mrs. Irene Jovia Atek and her associates. The background and establishment of Mega FM. According to the paper, establishment Mega FM was established in 2002 with funding from the British government, £800,000, about shilling 3.2 billion, through the defunct Department for International Development, DFID. The motive. The funding was a response to a request from the Acholi community in the diaspora after the first mandate conference in the UK, April 1997. The goal was to create a radio station to reach out to LRA rebels to encourage them to end the war. Original registration. The radio was initially registered with the Uganda Registration Services Bureau, that is URSB, on February 27, 2002 by Mrs. Jennifer Giles, the wife of Mr. Hugh Wales, who was the second manager. Placement under UBC. In 2006, according to the paper, the information minister at the time, Mr. James Nsaba Batoro, signed a statutory instrument number 18 of 2006, which effectively placed the station under UBC. Community claim. This decision drew protest from sections of the community who insisted the radio belonged to the Acholi community. The station's name, Mega, is a Luo word that translates to mine. Core dispute and parties involved. The dispute centers on the ownership of the station and the legality of its registration. Key parties involved. The role in dispute. The first party is UBC, that's Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, claims ownership based on the 206 statutory instrument and has relieved Mrs. Atek of her duties. Mrs. Irene Jovia Atek and 4 others. Mrs. Atek was the station manager since 2011. The group registered the station as a company limited by guarantee. According to the paper, they registered it as a company limited by guarantee and not by shares on 2 occasions, challenging UBC's ownership. Mrs. Jennifer Giles, the individual who performed the initial 2 registration, she later deregistered the company on October the 2nd, 2023, opening the door for Mrs. Atek and her associates to register it. Registration history and the conflict. Original registration was 2002 by Mrs. Jennifer Giles. Atek's first registration was pre-October 2023. Mrs. Atek and her associates registered the station as a company limited by guarantee and not by shares. This discovery prompted UBC to relieve her of her duties as station manager and strip her of her powers as one of the principal signatories to the bank account. Mrs. Giles, the registration in October the 2nd, 2023, Mrs. Giles registered the company. Atek's second registration was October 31st, 2023. The radio was re-registered with URSB by Mrs. Atek and her associates as Mega FM Limited, issued with registration number 800342511807797 and registered as a company limited by guarantee without share capital. UBC's response and official actions, which we also published on this channel. Suspension and relegation on the February 2024. The UBC board suspended Mr. Atek and accused her of forgery, abuse of office, uttering false documents, and financial impropriety. Police investigation. The matter was referred to the police and the Inspector General of Government. A CID officer summoned Mrs. Atek to answer the allegations on April 12, 2024. Although sources suggest the investigation in Gulu did not take off. Minister's Directive. On April 19, 2024, Dr. Chris Bermunsi, the Minister for ICT and National Guidance, asked Mrs. Atek to step aside for investigations to proceed. Directive to vacate office. A letter directed Mrs. Atek to vacate the office of Mega FM immediately to facilitate an impartial investigation and hand over to Mrs. Olara L. Lamara, appointed by the ministry to oversee operations. UBC public statement. UBC issued a statement announcing that Mrs. Atek had been relieved of her duties and that Mrs. Irene Atek Jovia no longer represents UBC in any capacity, officially or otherwise. It cautioned the public that any engagement with her concerning UBC was undertaken at their own risk. Mrs. Atek's pushback and legal action, challenging ownership. Through her lawyers, Mrs. Atek has challenged UBC's ownership of the station, claim of community ownership. A March 20 letter stated that the radio belongs to the Acholi community. Court proceedings. The dispute has escalated to the courts where Mrs. Atek and her associates are seeking several orders against UBC, unfreezing the Mega FM bank account with Stanbic Gulu branch, UBC to refund all money that it had illegally taken from the account, an order to stop UBC from intermeddling with the affairs of Mega FM, cessation of interrupting the management and operation of the radio, cessation of threatening to deregister Mega FM from the company's registry, attempts to defuse the station. Mrs. Atek's resistance. Mrs. Atek reportedly did not leave office after the directive. Sources allege she did not hand over, change locks to offices, and held a meeting on July 17, 2024, telling staff the radio does not belong to the government. Official intervention, October 16, 2024. A team of officials from the Ministry of ICT, the Attorney General's Office, the Solicitor General, and Operation Wealth Creation met with the staff in an attempt to defuse the station, but the effort failed. The last hearing of the case was 2 Wednesdays ago, but Mrs. Atek declined to comment on the matter, stating it was before the courts. According to the paper also, 17 staffs were fired from the radio by Atek herself. This is a story that has been long running, the longest so far, maybe competing with the Balal story on Acholi Pro TV. We have been dropping it time and again. A number of people have been doubting, but we only publish verified facts. This is coming in from Saturday Monitor. The arrangement of the screenshots may not be as correct because we want to follow fair use policy, not to infringe on the rights. You can go and read into detail into that paper. So this developing story is a serious one under what you already know, Mega FM is bleeding. Any other information that comes out, we will let you know. Thank you.